Everybody, how lovely to see you today. Now, my name's Penny. I'm from the East Herts Family Centre Services, and I've come today to share a story with you. Now, can you see over here? I've got some friends with me. They're very strange looking friends, aren't they? Can you see what they are? Yeah, they're dinosaurs. And this is Harry. I wonder if you know those stories all about Harry and his, can you remember what he keeps his dinosaurs in? Yes, a bucket, doesn't he? Harry and his bucket full of dinosaurs. Well, today we're going to have a story all about Harry and his dinosaurs, but about when they go to school. Can you see that word up there? School. And some of you might be going to school soon too, as well. Now, before we have our story, let's say hello to everybody. Do you know we like to say that, don't we? As I said, my name's Penny, and after I have counted 3, I want you to shout out your names so that we all know who each other is, and our old friends and our new friends. In fact, I'm getting more and more new friends all the time. And all my new friends are becoming my old friends, which is wonderful. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, Penny. There we go. Right, are you ready for today's story? Harry and the dinosaurs go to school. And these lovely Harry books and his dinosaurs are written by Ian Whybrow. There we are. Can you see? There's Harry. Sitting there, I think he's drawing a picture of one of his dinosaurs. And they're all sitting there in their blue bucket. Right, let's find out about when they go to school. It was a very big day for Harry. He was starting at his new school. He was very excited because one of his friends, Charlie, was starting that day too. That's quite nice, isn't it, when somebody else is starting with you? Well, Stegosaurus said that he didn't want to go. Not after Triceratops told him that no rats were allowed in the class. Mum said, don't worry, school will be fine. Harry blew his whistle just like a teacher, and he said, in twos, holding hands, my dinosaurs, no talking, and jump into that bucket. Well, the dinosaurs did what Harry said, all except Stegosaurus. He was so nervous that all the plates were rattling. That's what we call these spines on their back. They're called plates, not the same as the plates that we have our dinner from. Harry had to give him a special stroke. Sam said, you can't take dinosaurs to school, stupid. And that's why her toast fell on the floor. Yes, I think that is Harry's big sister. Can you see what he did? Perhaps not a good thing, but yeah, I wonder if that was the right thing to say. Mum took Harry to school. There they are, going on their bicycles. And I wonder if you can tell what sort of day it is. I think it's a sunny day because I don't know if you can see, but can you see all the shadows of their bicycles and the trees? So we got the sun out, we get lots of shadows on the ground. Well, Mrs. Rance, the teacher, was waiting at the classroom door when Harry and Mum got there. Hello, Harry, she said. Welcome to your new school. Well, they all said goodbye to their mums and their dads. There they all are. This must be Mrs. Rance, don't you? Then Mrs. Rance showed Harry the coat pegs. That's it, that's where they hang up all their coats. You can leave your lunchbox there too, Harry, she said. Well, Harry was a little bit too shy to say, could he have his bucket back as well? And that's why his dinosaurs got left outside of the classroom. Harry missed his dinosaurs, so he didn't like the classroom, and he didn't like the home corner or his special work tray. And he felt sorry for another new boy with a digger, who cried when his mum went home. And the boy wouldn't say one single word, not even his name. There, It can be a bit like that, can't it, when we go or do something different? We're not sure at all. But I can see, even though Harry is not feeling sure himself, he is worried about this little boy over here, isn't he? Harry sort of liked the playground at playtime, but it wasn't much fun, even the monkey bars. Not without his dinosaurs. They all are. Look, somebody's skipping, they're rushing around, playing ball. And there he is, up the top of the climbing frame. Back in the class, the digger boy still wouldn't speak. Maybe he wants to go to the toilet, Harry suggested. I'll show him where it is, shall I? Mrs. Rance said what a good idea, and how thoughtful of Harry to think of that. Can you see? She's bending down so she can see Harry straight away. So they're the same height. All the way to the toilet, the boy kept quiet. It was the same on the way back until they got to the coats. Then they heard a voice, a very sad and soft "Rah." It said, "Where do you think that was coming from? Who do you think that was?" "That's my dinosaurs," said Harry. "They miss me. Would you like to see them?" The boy nodded. So Harry said, "This is my Apatosaurus. This is my Ankylosaurus. This is my Sclediosaurus. This is Triceratops and Tyrannosaurus. Pterodactyl is the baby. Oh, wait. Who do you think's missing? Yeah. Where is Stegosaurus? There's all the others." "Jump out, Stegosaurus," called Harry. "Come on, don't be shy." But Stegosaurus wanted to whisper. "Ah," said Harry. "Stegosaurus says he will come out, but only if he can have a ride on your digger." And do you know what? The little boy nodded, and he passed his digger over. When Harry and the boy got back, Mrs. Rance said, "Oh, good dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Do they roar?" What do you think might happen next? Well, my goodness me, the dinosaurs went, can you help me with this one? Can you make a really big, loud roar? Can you look at the writing here? It's big, big letters. Are we ready? "Roar!" said the dinosaurs. And it blew. It was so loud, it blew all the windows open. "Oh, my goodness," said Mrs. Rance. "That was a roar." Can you see them all? Look at them. Well, they all sat down in the classroom. "Now we're going to make new labels for our coat pegs," said Mrs. Rance. "Hands up, who knows how to write their name?" The boy with the digger put up his hand. "And what are you going to write?" smiled Mrs. Rance. "Jackosaurus," said the boy. It was the very first word he had spoken all day. And what a good joke it was too. Can you hear what that joke was? Yes, he put his name in front of the word Asaurus. So I would be Peniosaurus, wouldn't I? And this would be Harryosaurus. Go on then, tell me your names. Brilliant, wow. So we've all got dinosaur names now. All the other children laughed and laughed. Harry felt really happy. Charlie, Harry and their new friend Jack sat down together at the table with the dinosaurs. They laughed and they roared and they made beautiful labels to show where they belonged. Can you see what Jack or Jackosaurus has drawn? Yes, he's drawn his digger. And here's Charlie. She's drawn a flower. And Harry, of course, has drawn one of his dinosaurs. When you're at school, you often put labels up to show where your peg is, where your drawer is, where something belongs to you. And that is the Endosaurus. of our story. So that's all about when Harry first went to school and took his dinosaurs. I think that he has made a really good friend with Jack, don't you? Perhaps you could have fun at home, making dinosaur names out of your family's names. Maybe we could have Mummyosaurus, Daddyosaurus, Nannyosaurus, Granddaddosaurus, whatever. You enjoy the rest of your day thinking about that and about when Harry went to school. So goodbye, Asaurus, from all of us.